And as you see, I fought all these. Actually, I don't think I ever aggroed a Pokemon here. See if there's anything good. Hey, a Slowbro! I do not have one of those. See if I can catch it. Yeah, I would not. I would not use a fastball on Slowbro. I mean, it's right in the name. It's not a fast Pokemon. Oh, you dick. Actually, it's a female Slowbro, so... Oh, you vagina. She doesn't have the same impact. Slowbro is being very annoying. And very inconsiderate, too. We've been through a lot, Slowbro. Let me catch you. You owe me. Let's try again here. Hey, alright. What to name Slowbro? Female Slowbro. I'm gonna call her Carol. I don't know why. She just feels like a Carol. So there's Bob. And there's Glitchy. But I do not remember... Oh, hey, they had a baby. Oh, I gotta go make room for their egg. See, I don't remember what Glitchy was off the top of my head. It was something that could breed with Sandslash. I'm going to deposit Ash and PETA here for a moment. Because I'm going to take the egg first, because I think I have to, before I can do anything else. Oh, no, cancel. And then I'm going to pull Glitchy back just long enough to see what Glitchy actually is. Yes, I would like the egg, please. Thank you. Alright, give me Glitchy back. 14 levels, wow. Alright. Alright. Wow, 17. It's now the second highest level Pokemon in my party. Oh, a Piloswine! That's right. Cool. Gonna put Glitchy right back in the daycare. Let her have some more fun with Bob. Bob and Glitchy, they're soulmates. Now I'm gonna do actually the same thing here that I did with same thing here that I did with the Togepi egg that became Charlie the Charmeleon. I'm just going to ride up and down here until the egg hatches. See, do you guys really think you missed anything still? Oh, I told a story the first time. I suppose I could tell it again, since, you know, it got deleted and everything. Because I was trying to entertain people while I was going up and down trying to get the egg to hatch. So I have a story. I almost drowned and died when I was 9, 10, 8, somewhere in that general area. So I was visiting family. Sorry, I got distracted. I got kind of stuck on that chick. So I was visiting family up north, and I was hanging out with my cousin Derek for the day and his buddy, and we went out to a little lake, and there was, I don't know, like I forget the full story, but there was like a family or something that lived on the lake, and there was a dog that was basically like the lake dog, and he was very super friendly, and kids could hold on to the dog, and for those who couldn't swim, like me, could use the dog, and the dog would kind of ferry people out to the island in the center of the lake, and yeah, it was pretty fun, pretty cool, unless you were an idiot like me and did not hold the dog correctly. I did not know you were just supposed to hold on to the dog's back, because Derek did not bother explaining this to me, so I mistakenly held on to the dog's legs instead. I'm an idiot. I was like 8 or 9 at the time, so long story short, the dog didn't like it. We got about halfway out to the lake. The dog decided it was done trying to force its way to the center of the lake, holding on to my ass, so it dumped me in the middle of the lake. I started going under because I could not swim. Nearly passed out. Derek and his buddy saved me. And yeah, I probably told that story better the first time, but long story short, I nearly drowned, and I didn't. And Derek, I know you're probably never going to see this, but honestly, I haven't even talked to the guy in like a decade. But you're cool in my book, no matter what you're doing or have gotten into now. Thank you for not letting me die, and yeah, I appreciate it. In case, people I think often do nice things, not realizing that others do remember stuff like that. Like I remember I couldn't tell you what I ate 2 nights ago for dinner, but I remember there were times when I was growing up in elementary school, middle school, where people were nice to me when I didn't have a whole lot of friends, that have stuck with me my entire life. And unfortunately, some of the bad things people have done have also stuck with me my entire life. So before you bully someone, maybe think about the fact that they might still remember it 10, 15, 20 years after the fact, and is you getting 5 minutes of enjoyment laughing worth them being bothered by something for the rest of their life? Likewise, when you do something nice for somebody, they remember that too. I guess I don't really have a point to any of this, I suppose. Just basically stating, be good people. The world sucks, especially these days, and even the smallest thing you do can have a positive impact on somebody's life in ways that you would never, ever expect it to. I'm kind of blanking on other things to talk about here. Man, kind of just feel like I sucked the air out of the room here. Oh, here we go. I'll tell you a story. In 1999, just roughly the year after Pokemon came out in America, they were doing a national tour for Pokemon, where they, bitch, we're going to malls and letting people fight each other for badges, and then it was a whole thing. You could trade with kids and stuff. It was mostly kids, let's be honest, but actually participated in it. It was in, oh god, to like July 99, so we're talking close to 2 decades ago, which is sad when you think about it. But it was great. I entered twice. The the idea was it was 2 fights in a row against a random participant every time, and if you won one of the fights, you would receive a pog. Who here remembers pogs of the boulder badge, and you could keep it. And if you won the second time, you would receive a cascade badge. And if you had both the boulder badge and the cascade badge, which Pokemon fans will remember being the first 2 badges you get from the original game, which obviously that was the only one in the series that had come out at that point, from Brock and Misty, you could face a actual like Nintendo representative and have your team fight them. And I never got there. I only ever got Boulder Badge. I never made it to the Cascade Badge, unfortunately. But so I don't know what the prize was if you ended up beating the Nintendo rep, but it all sounded very cool. It's actually the first time I entered, I lost the first time, and I won the second one. So you could still get the Boulder Badge by winning at least one, but you couldn't get the Cascade Badge, unfortunately, because you had to win 2 in a row. The second time I entered, I won the first time, and unfortunately, I lost the second time, because I was stupid and I underestimated my opponent's team. Well, first of all, I didn't want to be the guy who used Mewtwo, because I thought using Mewtwo was kind of cheap, because he was so powerful. So I had a Charizard, a Dragonite, and an Alakazam as my team. Well, first, I made the mistake of only having 3 Pokemon to show instead of 6, because the idea was it was a 3-on-3 battle, but you could have up to 6 Pokemon in your party. You had to show your opponent your party, and then you would pick your team and then fight them. Well, since I only had those 3 in my party, everybody I fought knew exactly what 3 Pokemon I was going to take. So that was my first rookie mistake there. Second, in the second round where I won the first round and lost the second, the guy I fought had, well, the kid I fought rather, had named all of his Pokemon incorrectly on purpose to screw with people, and I should have been smarter. I hated, looking back, I realized it was dumb that I didn't realize that he was trolling me. But like basically his team, he had like a Drowsy, a Slowpoke, a Weedle, and of course we actually get into battle, and it was a Mewtwo, a Blastoise, but named, you know, like a Mewtwo named Weedle. And you know, again, I feel like an idiot looking back, going, well, of course, how did I not see that coming? But at the time, I was kind of pissed, like, I felt like he was cheating. But, no, of course, I was young and naive then. Well, I mean, I'm still naive now, just not quite as young, unfortunately. But, yeah, if you're gonna face somebody, don't be that guy. Just face them, you know, if you actually believe in your ability, you don't need to swindle people in order to beat them. But, you know, what are you going to do? Technically, what he did wasn't illegal. In fact, I'm sure a couple people will probably say it was pretty brilliant. So, and, you know, in my luck, that kid probably, like, is one of the people that works on Pokemon now. So, yeah, somewhere deep in the storage shed where I have all of my shit from my childhood, I do, at least I should, still have my Boulder badges in there somewhere that I got from that. I did also compete in the Pokemon Trading Card Game League for quite some time with my friends Jason, Matt, and Andrew. 3 of them are actually brothers. Oh, dang, I thought it was hatching here. It's just Liz calling. This is Liz. How are things? Do you want to battle? I'm going to win this time. I'll be waiting for you around Route 32. Ah, hell, you know what? Let's go fight Liz. Anyways, so I was in the Pokemon Card League. I ended up getting... You had to... Oh, what am I doing? You had to play people with the card games. If you won, you got so many stamps in your book. If you lost, you got less stamps. If you traded, you got stamps. Basically, if you did anything, you got a certain amount of stamps. And once you would reach a certain threshold of stamps, you would get a badge. I actually still have, I got the See, I want to say, I know I got the Boulder badge and the Cascade badge for that. Different from the Pogs. They're like little pins you could wear. I thought I got a... Oh, I went to the Ruins of Alpha. That's actually not where I meant to go. It'll still get me there regardless. I thought I might have gotten the Thunder badge and maybe even the Rainbow badge, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I know I got the first two for sure. Alright, let's kick Liz's ass. Let's see if her Drowsy has gotten any stronger. Oh, hey, she caught a new Pokemon. Eh, Tentacruel. Hey, she's evolving. No pun intended. That's still not going to be any challenge for Natty here. So yeah, anyways, long story short. Oh good, I was worried it was going to poison her. Long story short, I was hoping to get all the badges because I've always been a completionist. It did not happen, unfortunately, and the store that we were... What the fuck? Oh, she doesn't even have Drowsy anymore. She stole my Pokemon. The store that we were going to every, was it, month or whatever. I think it was it week or month? Hell, I don't remember. Ended up closing, from what I remember. So, we didn't end up... And honestly, it was kind of about the time that Pokemon was starting to become less popular, so there weren't a whole, at least from compared to the late 90s level of popularity the series had. And so there were not a whole lot of companies, or not companies, stores and places actually running the leagues at that point. So it wasn't a matter of us just finding a new one to be in. I thought we had gone to Toys R Us like once in order to attempt to try, because they were still running one, but it was an entirely different experience, and they like they were on the Johto badges, I think. Like, they weren't even doing the ones that we were collecting anymore. So it just ended up being, you know, it didn't end up going back after that. I'm gonna ride back up to Ecruteak City here while I'm still waiting for my little egg to hatch. I will get Ash and PETA back in the party unless the thing that hatches from the egg is like super awesome. Oh, here we go. Let's find out. Let's find out what Bob and Glitchy had. So a Sand Slash and a oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping it would be random again. Now I'm gonna give the Swinub a nickname. Actually, I should have named it Disappointment. I was hoping the egg would be random, but it was not. Alright, let's deposit Swine. Actually, fuck it. I'm just going to release the baby. I don't want it. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, let's get Ash and PETA back. Of course, I have to scroll all the way back down again. Ugh. Awesome. Alright. Believe my team should be in the correct order. Yeah, we're good. Gonna go ahead and save here. So, I did forget to mention it, but when, in Goldenrod City, where I told all those stupid stories, and was riding my bike up and down to get the egg to hatch, was actually where I beat Whitney, the third gym leader, and got the plain badge. And now, I am here in Ecruteak. Gonna go ahead and save. And, yeah. I just wanted to make a video to kind of get everybody up to date on what happened and why we're suddenly going to be jumping ahead. Starting with the next video, I'm going to continue the journey from here. We still have 5 badges to get in Johto, along with a Team Rocket to crush, and a lot of other stuff after that, including the Pokemon League, and eventually the final boss. All of it completely randomized. So I hope you guys will stick with me. I do apologize for accidentally deleting the original video. It sucks. It really sucks because It's about 3 hours gone that I was looking forward to sharing with you guys. But, you know, we still got the rest of the game to play through. I thank you guys for sticking with it, and I will see you guys on the next episode here as we continue our journey through Johto.